Before starting, please note that the information provided may be less than 100% accurate, as it has been heavily simplified for the audience to grasp the basic concept of the subject in the drama. Macy and Justin are taking a walk in the park. Suddenly, Justin accidentally stepped on a twig and fell, hurting himself.
Ow, I'm bleeding. Why does this have to happen at night?
Well, it could be worse. At least it's not a serious injury that requires a hospital visit.
I know, but it still hurts.
Let's head home and get you some rest. It's getting dark now.
Fine. Look, the blood has dried up, but the wound is swollen. I wonder what's happening inside.
What do you mean?
I mean, what's happening at the cellular level inside the wound?
I don't know, but let's go to bed.
Agreed.
Justin and Macy woke up.
Huh? Where are we?
I don't know, but this place is weird.
You're inside Justin's body, my friends.
Wow, who are you?
I'm a T cell, a worker of your immune system. I heard that Justin wanted to know what's happening inside that wound, right?
Yes, precisely.
Let me start by explaining what cells are. Cells are the basic unit of living things. Half of them are water molecules, kind of like soft jelly that lets the cell the ability to move around easily. The other half of your cell's insides are mostly proteins. The amount depends on the function of the cell and what it does. Now, proteins are very important. Let me elaborate more about them. In a nutshell, proteins are made of chains of amino acids. Of course, not all these possible proteins are useful. Only 1 in a million to a billion are useful. However, it's still a lot.
Whoa, that's a lot of information.
But that doesn't explain what happens inside the wound.
I'll explain soon. But for now, let's go to the thymus.
The thigh. What?
Just follow me.
Okay, so what is the thigh? Whatever.
The thymus. It's an organ that is above the heart. Its use is to kill the T cells that can connect to and kill your own cells.
So, the thymus is used to kill T cells that kill your own proteins.
Yes, if you understand this, we can finally get to the main part that you two have been looking for.
The wound!
I was hoping you'd say the innate immune system too, but that works.
We're finally here. Oh my dear, what's happened here? This looks like a battlefield.
Exactly. This is what your immune system goes through to save you.
How?
I think it's better if I let the innate cells tell you themselves.
Hello, I am a macrophage. I'm the first cell arriving after the damaged cells have released alarms to wake the immune system. I attack and kill any intruders nearby. I swallow and digest them alive.
That's brutal.
Well, it's the only way to survive, so deal with it. I can normally eat 100 bacteria before getting too exhausted. When I and the other macrophages are exhausted, we will call other cells for help.
And that's where I come in. Hello, I'm a neutrophil. After the macrophages and others call for help, we'll move to the wound. We are suicide cells that live to kill bacteria. After arriving, we start releasing deadly chemicals at the bacteria and devour them.
Yucks, that sounds horrifying.
It sure does.
Anyways, while we are fighting with the bacteria, your blood vessels let fluid stream into the wound. The fluid rip holes into them to kill the bacteria. If things go smoothly, this line of defense kill the bacteria quickly. If they don't, well, you kind of sort of
Oh jeez.
After this, the dendritic cell help us out.
Alright, enough explaining. Let's go. I'm hungry.
Us dendritic cells are the commanders of the immune system cells. I collect samples of the bacteria, ripping them into tiny parts and then covering myself in them. Then we go find a specific helper T cell that can help. It will recognize the bacteria once it touches the dead parts. We will activate the helper T cell. After that, the helper T cell clones themselves repeatedly. Remember when the macrophage said that they get exhausted after killing about 100 cells?
Yeah? What about it?
T cell releases a chemical signal that refreshes the microphage cell. After it gets better, it will rush to kill bacteria.
Oh my! Our cells have to go through this all to keep us alive. We really should give more appreciation to our immune system.
I agree, but how do we get out of here?
Just count to 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa! I just had a dream that we were in your immune system.
What a coincidence! Me too!
What's this book on the table?
A meal?
Perhaps this wasn't a coincidence after all. Would you like to go to the park?
Absolutely. However, I'll be more careful now and prioritize our well-being and support our immune system.
About the book, Philip Detmer started working on the book in 2011. He wrote this book in hopes that people could learn about the immune system without getting a headache from it being too complex. This book took 10 years to finish, so please consider buying it. Have a good day.